Welcome to my dear students of class 6 to 10 and honorable viewers. Assalamu alaikum. I hope that you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. My dear learners, today I will discuss about a topic. Notice the examples. Notice the sentences. Notice the sentences. I am taking online class. And which class is this? Sorry. My dear learners, notice the sentences. Number 1, which class is this? I have used a mark. Do you know about this mark? And number 2, this is online class. And in the second sentence, I have used another mark. Do you know about this mark? Okay, this mark is question mark and this mark is full stop, and these marks are called punctuation marks. My dear learners, today's lesson is punctuation marks. Punctuation marks. Today's lesson is punctuation marks. Last class I discussed about a topic. This topic was capitalization. Capitalization and punctuation marks are related topic. Capitalizations are punctuation marks are related to capitalization. My dear learners, in the two sentences we can see two signs. Number 1, this sign is question mark, and number 2, this sign is full stop. Learning outcome. Learning outcome. Learning outcomes. My dear learners, by following this topic, you can know about punctuation. Number one, what is punctuation? What is punctuation? Number 2, why do we need punctuation? My dear learners, if you wish, you can write these questions in your script. What is punctuation? In answering, I can say that the English language has a system of symbols and signs known as punctuation. Number 1, The English language has a system of symbols and signs known as punctuation. My dear learners, look at the definition of punctuation. The English language has a system, অর্থাৎ ইংরেজি ভাষার আছে একটি পদ্ধতি of symbol and signs. Symbol and signs মানে প্রতীক বা চিহ্ন, known as punctuation. এই মার্কগুলি punctuation হিসেবে পরিচিত. This is the definition of punctuation. Number 2, why do we need punctuation? Why do we need punctuation? Or what is the importance of learning punctuation? What is the importance of learning punctuation? Punctuation, in answering, we can say that punctuation shows us how to structure sentences and how each sentence should be read. My dear learners, look at the question number 2. Why do we need punctuation? Or what is the importance of punctuation? অর্থাৎ আমরা punctuation আমাদের প্রয়োজন কেন, অর্থাৎ এটার গুরুত্বটা কি? Punctuation shows us, punctuation দেখায় আমাদেরকে how to structure sentence, অর্থাৎ বাক্যের গঠন, and how each sentence, এবং কিভাবে প্রত্যেকটি বাক্য should be read, মানে পড়তে হয়, কিভাবে প্রত্যেকটি বাক্য আমাদের পড়া উচিত অথবা কিভাবে আমাদের বাক্যগুলো প্রত্যেকটি বাক্য পড়তে হয়. This is the answer of this question. Now I will discuss about the name of punctuation marks. My dear learners, be ready to write more important punctuation marks in your script. Question number 1, full stop. Number 2, question mark. Number 3, exclamation mark. Number 4, comma. Number 5, colon. Number 6, semicolon. Number 7, quotation marks, or the another name of quotation marks is inverted comma. Sign Fine. Number 8, apostrophe. 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 Number 9, hyphen. Hyphen. Number 10, dash. Dash. My dear learners, look at the chart of the punctuation marks. Number 1, full stop. The name of the punctuation marks is full stop, and we can see a mark, full stop. Full stop is used at the end of a sentences. Full stop is used at the end of sentences. অর্থাৎ full stop ব্যবহার করা হয় বাক্যের শেষে. My dear learners, besides these punctuation marks, there are more punctuation marks in English grammar or English language. অর্থাৎ এই সমস্ত they are most important. This is the most important punctuation marks, and besides there are more punctuation marks. I will discuss about these marks later. Full stop. Full stop. Full stop is used at the end of sentence. For example, my dear learners, I think that you have written these marks in your script. Number 1, full stop. Number 2, question mark, or the name of another name of question mark is note of interrogation. Note of interrogation, or note of interrogation. Interrogation. Exclamation. Exclamation mark, comma, colon, semicolon, quotation marks or inverted comma, apostrophe, hyphen, dash. Dash. I think that you have finished this marks in your script. Full stop. I have already said that full stop is used at the end of a sentence. For example, I am taking online class. I am taking online class. This is a sentence, and I have used this mark at the end of a sentence. Number 2, and full stop is used. 3 kinds of full stop is used in the 3 sentences. Number 1, assertive sentence. Number 2, imperative. Number 3, optative. My dear learners, in these sentences or in the In 3 sentences, we can use full stop. We can use full stop. For example, I am a teacher. Full stop. Imperative sentence, go home at once. Optative sentence, may Allah help you. My dear learners, let's discuss about next mark, question mark. Question mark. Question mark or note of interrogation. Interrogation. Note of interrogation. Note of interrogation. This is the question mark. This is the question mark. Question mark indicates the end of a question. For example, which pen do you like? Or are you watching my online class? Online class. My dear learners, look at these examples. Question mark indicates the end of a question. অর্থাৎ এই প্রশ্নবোধক চিহ্নটা নির্দেশ করে প্রশ্নের কোন একটি প্রশ্নের শেষে। Number 3, I think that you have understood this topic. Number 3, exclamation mark. 3, exclamation mark. Or the another name of exclamation mark is note of exclamation. Note of exclamation. This is the sign of exclamation. Exclamation indicates the end of dramatic statements. Now, what a fool you are. What a fool you are. Or elaj. I have lost everything. I have lost everything. How charming the moon is. How charming the moon is. My dear learners, exclamation mark indicates the end of dramatic statement or dramatic sentence. অর্থাৎ এক্সক্লেমেশন মার্কটা ব্যবহার করা হয় কোনো আশ্চর্য কিছু বা ইট এক্সপ্রেসেস আওয়ার ফিলিং, স্ট্রং ফিলিং অ্যান্ড আওয়ার ফিয়ার and our joy, sorrow, etc. My dear learners, I hope that you can understand this mark. Number 4. Number 4, comma, comma. Number 4, this is the sign of comma. Comma is used to separate the items in a list. Comma is used to separate the items in a list. For example, I bought a book. I bought a book, a pen, and some necessary things. From the shop. My dear learners, look at the example. I bought a book, a pen, some necessary things from the shop. A book, separate item, a pen, separate item, some necessary things, separate item. So we can say that comma is used to separate the items in a list. Besides, we can use this mark vocative case, and we can see this mark in the letter my dear father. My dear father. In this sentence, in vocative case, we can use comma. Number 5, quotation mark. Number 5, quotation marks. Quotation marks, or the inverted comma, We can also say that quotation mark or inverted comma. Inverted comma or quotation marks is used in direct speech. For example, mother said to her son, where are you going? Where are you going? My dear learners, quotation marks are used in direct speech, or indicates direct speech. Number 6, apostrophe. apostrophe. For example, apostrophe is used in possessive case. For example, this is Karim's house. This is Karim's house. Karim's possessive case. Possessive case. Possessive case. Possessive meaning মালিকানা সূচক বা অধিকার সূচক, অর্থাৎ এই বাড়িটা হচ্ছে করিমের বাড়ি। কার বাড়ি? করিমের বাড়ি। এই বাড়ির মালিক হচ্ছে করিম। আমরা এরকম পসেসিভ কেসে আমরা অ্যাপোস্ট্রফি ইউজ করতে পারি। Hyphen. 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 This is the sign of hyphen. Hyphen is used to join words to separate syllable in a word, such as, or for example, she is very self-confident. Confident. She is very self-confident. Another example, he went father in law's house. My dear learners, hyphen is used to join words, self and confident. This is confident is word and self is word. To join words or to join to syllable, to separate syllable in a word, to separate syllable. Self, this is a syllable, and confident, this is a syllable. And to join a word, self-confident. Dash. My dear learners, hyphen and dash, there are some difference between hyphen and dash. Dash. Number 8, dash. Dash. Dash is used, or it indicates a period of time, range of numbers, or a distance. For example, my dear learners, dash indicates a period of time, অর্থাৎ দীর্ঘ সময়। এই ড্যাশটা দীর্ঘ সময় নির্দেশ করে। রেঞ্জ অফ নাম্বারস, নাম্বারের পরিধি নির্দেশ করে। অর এ ডিস্টেন্স, অথবা দূরত্ব নির্দেশ করে। ফর এক্সাম্পল, she lived in London. She lived in London from 2010 to 2015. My dear learners, next mark, colon. Colon, this is the colon mark. This is the colon mark. We can use colon mark. For example, does as follows, as follows, does as follows, the following, the following. There may be these words or phrases in the sentences. We can use colon. We can use colon. For example, boys are two kinds of, sorry, there are two kinds of boys, there are two kinds of boys, there are two kinds of boys. My dear learners, look at the example. There are two kinds of boys. Number 1, active. Number 2, passive. In other words, on the otherwise, colon is, we can use colon in making dialogue or in writing dialogue. For example, myself, hi, Ronnie, how are you? How are you? My dear learners, in writing dialogue, we can see colon. Okay? This is the last question, semicolon. Semicolon. Semicolon is used to separate different sense of groups of a sentence or a list. My dear learners, semicolon is used to separate different sense groups of a sentence or a list. For example, number 10, semicolon. 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 For example, our English teacher asked us, to stop playing, to stop playing to start working garden, to start working in the garden, working in the garden. And then to go home, My dear learners, a semicolon is used to separate sense groups of a sentence. This is a separate sense. This is a separate sense, and this is also another sense. These are sense groups. These are sense groups of a sentence. Okay. My dear learners, I have already discussed about 10 punctuation marks, and we can see more punctuation marks. Now I am going to discuss about more punctuation marks. সুপ্রিয় শিক্ষার্থীবৃন্দ, আমরা এতক্ষণ যে 10টি পাংচুয়েশন মার্কস দেখলাম এবং এর ব্যবহার সম্পর্কে সংক্ষিপ্ত আলোচনা করলাম। এছাড়াও আমাদের আরো কিছু পাংচুয়েশন মার্কসের ব্যবহার আছে, যেগুলো আমরা ইংরেজি ভাষায় দেখতে পাই। If you wish, you can write these marks. Number 11, slash. This is the slash. Number 12, round brackets. Number 13, square brackets. Number 14, ellipsis point. সুপ্রিয় শিক্ষার্থীবৃন্দ, ওই 10টি গুরুত্বপূর্ণ পাংচুয়েশন মার্ক ছাড়া আমরা ইংরেজি ভাষা আমরা আরো কিছু মার্ক দেখতে পাই। একটি হলো স্ল্যাশ, যাকে আমরা অনেক সময় অবলিক বলে থাকি। স্ল্যাশ এটা অরের পরিবর্তে ইট ইন্ডিকেটস অর নির্দেশ করে। নাম্বার 4, round brackets and square brackets. We can see these marks in mathematics. We can see that these marks in mathematics and English language. Number 14, ellipsis points. ellipsis শব্দের অর্থ হচ্ছে উজ্জ্ব থাকা। ellipsis points অর্থাৎ এরকম একটা ওয়ার্ডের পরে যদি এরকম ডট ডট থাকে, আমরা বুঝবো এখানে কিছু উজ্জ্ব আছে, উজ্জ্ব শব্দ। ellipsis points। সুপ্রিয় শিক্ষার্থীবৃন্দ, আজকের আলোচনা থেকে আমার মনে হয় যে তোমরা কিছুটা হলে উপকৃত হবে। I think that you will be following my lecture, you will be benefited more. Thanks a lot, and thank you for watching my online class. See the next class. Keep well, stay home, stay safe.